We're here at a rather wet, soggy Cannes boat show, but what it does mean is the pontoons are nice and empty, so we've got a chance to take a look at this brand new Ferretti 720. It's powered by a pair of 1400 horsepower engines for a top speed of 32 knots and costs from 2.7 million euros ex-tax. So let's jump on board and take a look round. The only disadvantage of it being rather wet and soggy is that an awful lot of the cushions have had to be put away, but you can get some idea of what this cockpit is going to be like and the sheer size of it just by looking around. But let's take a look on the inside and see what we can find. Unusually, Ferretti have gone for an aft saloon seating area. Traditionally, they were one of the first to adopt the aft galley arrangement, but this time they've gone for a very comfortable, casual seating arrangement, big windows, and a really open plan feel to the whole saloon area. There's lots of nice details too. You've got the huge high-load television, and then if you look up into the deck head, there are these lovely little recessed LED lights tucked in. And then you can see just how large these windows are, and the open plan design with that big dining table. You can easily sit 8 people around there. It's a nice minimalist kind of design. It's a glossy piano black table, one step up from the seating area that gives you a slightly elevated view. And then the other unusual feature, the galley is right forward here. So moving down to the lower deck of the Ferretti 720, you can see the way this staircase curls round, and these vertical grab rails are a bit of a theme throughout the boat. You'll find these reoccurring design themes, but there's a little plinth at the bottom that separates the guest section forward from the owner's cabin further aft. So let's go down and take a look at the owner's cabin. And this is a nice little feature. There's a sofa at the bottom of the staircase and the entrance into the cabin that provides a little bit of drama, a little bit of quiet space before you get into the cabin itself. But then as you move around, it all starts to come into focus, and you can see a lot of attention to detail in the design here. So these bulkheads are all covered in a rather fun, slightly ridged Alcantara effect. It just adds a bit of texture and interest. The dressing table itself, lots of nice oak, and these rather funky features, handles that almost look like a kind of cleat. And then the walk-in wardrobe on one side. And again, rather than just using a wooden door, they've used a smoked glass door, so you can just see a faint glow of light from behind there. Then moving over to the other side, they've got that same smoked glass entrance to the ensuite bathroom. And here there's a real theme of circular. So you've got his and hers circular wash basins. You've got these circular mirrors. And again, these kind of bars that become a bit of a feature. You find them throughout the boat, either a stainless steel or here in a kind of matte black. Again, lots of texture here, slightly ridged. Big shower, again the smoked glass. Just all shows a real focus on the detail and the design. Moving forward from the owner's cabin, we've got the VIP forward. Again, quite funky little bed head around the bed itself. Mirrors up in the corner helping to throw light around it. And more of this lovely ridged Alcantara. And similar bathroom with that circular wash basin, circular mirror above it. And Over on this side, a little dressing table again, that circular motif reappearing above the dressing table. Either side of the companionway, there's two twin cabins, one on each side. And again, over on this side, almost identical. And they both share bathroom, although there is ensuite access for the starboard side cabin. Here's that forward galley area, and they've gone for a really minimalist look, so everything is very clean and hidden away. Even the sink is tucked under one of these, so when it's put away you just get a very, very clean area, plenty of work surface, everything neatly tucked away. Helm area is dominated by those 4 screens, and that's traditional upright Ferretti wheel, but modernised with a funky gloss black and stainless steel centre to it, and a little drop down window providing a bit of air. Again, there's lots of little design details. Even this overhead storage unit in the galley, as you probably see, there's real texture in those ridges. And over on the sideboard unit, rather than just having straight grain, we've got these opposing slanted grains, and everything beautifully stored away with its own little dedicated facility. This is an interesting little feature. Look how these doors work. Rather than being all joined together, there are 3 separate sections that slide along a little track down there and all lock into place. Let's just show you how another one of those slides across. So you see they're all independent, so you can put them where you want, and then the final one slides across just to close it off. So you've got the option of a great big wide opening, or you can open 1, 2 or 3 pieces independently as you want to. To give you some idea of the scale of this, let's have a little look down in the crew area. So quite a steep staircase leading down, but once you get there, you've got a private heads compartment, washer dryer, the crew cabin itself, and then this is the bit that I like best, and that is a proper access into a really good size engine room. So look at those 2 MAN V12s pumping out either 1200 or 1400 horsepower for a top speed of somewhere between 30 and 32 knots. But just look how much space there is around here, and look how clean all that plumbing is. There's nothing remotely oily or grubby or cramped down here. I'm standing absolutely upright. I'm over 6 foot tall, and I've got plenty of head clearance here. It really is quite something. Plenty of space to stand, move around, work on the engines. Couldn't be more. These aren't really the conditions to show it, but look at the size of these side decks too. Really deep, waist high bulwarks. Makes it very easy to walk up here. And then you can get some idea of the scale of this seating area. Once that's been laid out with cushions and a little bit of sunshine, that would be just the perfect spot to chill out, underway or at anchor. Being a Ferretti, everything is neatly tucked away, so all the mooring gear you need is tucked under this little lid. Keep it all nice and clean and tidy, and nothing to spoil the view or enjoyment of that cockpit. So there you have it. It's a little whistle-stop tour of the Ferretti 720. It's not the perfect conditions to see it in, but at least you can get some idea of just how luxurious it is on board this €2.7 million boat.